The Hornets are tipping off the new season at the Spectrum Center tonight. And that is where we find Mike Lissette with a preview of the season as well as tonight's game against Atlanta. So, Mike, you told us before you got to the arena there's nothing quite like a tip-off for a new basketball season.
No, absolutely not. And with all due respect to Christmas, this is the #1 happiest day of the year for me. You know, it's funny, in talking to Steve Clifford going into this year, he said this is the most talented team he's ever coached as far as his tenure with the Hornets. Now, that includes his 2 teams that he took to the playoffs. I'm not sure if I want to go that far, but I do think it's going to be a much improved year compared to the squad that won just 27 games last year. Big sign of that improvement was during the preseason. Now, yes, Charlotte did only win 1 game, and yes, they were blown out by the Boston Celtics, but you had to like the competitiveness of the team. They were in every game, particularly when their first unit was in. LaMelo Ball, Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, those guys look very crisp, very sound. Steve Clifford says it's a sign his team is growing up before his very eyes.
I think we're in a good place. I know I keep saying the same thing, but we're getting really good internal leadership from the older guys, the veteran guys. You know, good energy today. I feel like we're pretty organized. I mean, you know, these first couple games are always a little bit of a crapshoot, but guys have worked hard. They've had good attitude, and we've made good progress.
And you got to like to hear that. Leadership was a major concern at the end of last season, so it's good to see that the team has made improvements in that department. A couple more housekeeping notes. Miles Bridges will not play in this one as he is just serving the final stretch of his 10-game suspension following last year's incident. The team will be wearing throwback jerseys for tonight's game, the one they wore in the 96-97 season. And, of course, everyone that comes here getting a nice little white T-shirt, so it should be a great atmosphere. 7 o'clock tip-off. It's the Hornets and Hawks. You better believe we'll have all the highlights tonight on Charlotte Sports Live. From the Spectrum Center, I'm Mike Lissette, Queen City News.